Hey YouTube, what is up? Today I'm going to be showing you guys my natural hair journey, the different photographs of my life where my curls were not always as poppin' as they are today. So I hope this video can give some insight as to how to help your hair grow into its natural, beautiful, voluminous, curly state. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Thank you guys for watching, and let's just get right into it. So from the point where I was born till about 10 years old, my hair was always natural. My mom always had it in braids. She always had it in a protective style, so it was super long until I decided I wanted to perm my hair when I was about 10 years old. And as you can see, my curls just were gone because I did not know what to do with it, so I decided I just needed to have it straight. So I was continuously putting heat on my hair. This is the end of my elementary school years. So all throughout middle school, my hair was always getting straightened and dyed, and it was never getting a break, and it just kept breaking off little by little, and I didn't care until I got to the point where I realized how short my hair was, and I decided I needed to stop. So I transitioned. So in 2014, I went ahead and I transitioned. This is July of 2014, and as you can see, the ends of my hair are disgustingly straight and unhealthy. My hair was a weird blonde color, so that was not healthy either. And then I just kept dyeing my hair still, and the ends of my hair were very thin and not thick at all, and I decided they needed to go. So I got my very first diva cut in February of 2015. From that point forward, I was very serious about transitioning, and I got a second diva cut in August of 2015, and my hair was super short because all the dead ends were gone. So my hair was really short because my curl pattern was so tight. So I was just letting it be free. I was trying to be as healthy with my hair as possible using the best products I could find. And I still had to cut dead hairs off from time to time. But overall, I have started to get rid of everything going into the summer of 2016. And from that point to the present, my hair has just been really happy and healthy, and there's no dead ends anywhere. And my hair has just made so much progress from the point that I transitioned. And this is my hair today. I did a length check last week. This is how long my hair is now when it's straight. And I can say I've made some good progress. So I feel like the things that really got me to get my hair where it is today is step one, cut out all the heat. Stop. Just stop. Don't use it. Just leave it alone. Don't touch it. Have somebody hide it so you can't touch it, so you can't look at it, so you're not tempted to put any type of heat on your hair. Key to success. And step number two, I would say, is to stop coloring your hair. It can really just wear your hair down and make it lose its natural curl, how it's supposed to be, and just kind of loosen it and not make it as healthy as it should be. Dye your hair back the natural color it is and leave it alone until you feel like it is healthy enough to handle hair dye. Anything that could be damaging to your hair, don't do it. Once you get through that year of just no heat and no color, your hair will almost be to the point where it can handle that again. You really just have to be patient with it. Step number three for trying to transition, you just really have to start cutting off those dead ends. You don't necessarily have to do a big chop. If I could go back in time, I probably would. I would have done a big chop because I didn't realize that transitioning would take so long. Like if you get a big chop, you see a lot more hair growth faster. Because when you transition slowly, it's like your hair is growing, but you have to keep cutting it off, so it's like your hair is staying the same length. If you're gonna transition slowly, you really have to have the patience, but if you don't have the patience, like some people, then I would honestly recommend to get a big chop. That's probably the best way to go about transitioning, but that is totally up to you. You don't have to do that. You can always transition how I did. It will work out in the end. It's just a matter of how patient you are. Number four to getting your hair back to its healthy state is you need to figure out what products work for your type of hair. You need to figure out what kind of porosity your hair has. You need to figure out what kind of curl pattern you have, how thick it is. And when you determine those factors, you can kind of figure out what products will work best with your hair type. I personally have low porosity hair, which means that my hair does not obtain moisture very easily. So I have to use a lot of thick products. I can't use milk since they're not thick enough for my hair, and my hair won't absorb the moisture that I want it to. It's a lot of trial and error. It took me a long time to get a perfected regimen. Being a natural girl is very difficult. I know a lot of people want to have our type of hair, but it's a challenge. Tip number 5 is learning about protective styles. They can really help your hair retain length because you're not messing with your hair as much. So when you get box braids and you leave them in for a month, that's great because you don't have to do anything to your hair for a month. It's literally in braids for a month, just growing. It can be damaging if you repeatedly do protective styles one after the other because your hair does need a break. Venture out, you know, wigs and weaves and sew-ins and all this stuff. It's great. You are not considered bald head if you go and wear a wig because, girl, we know your natural hair is growing under that wig. We know. Other people may not know, but we know. So you go get that wig. You go do you, okay? Do you. Number 6 in transitioning is figuring out low manipulation hairstyles. It's not necessarily a protective style, but it's more like a day-to-day basis what you do with your hair. Wash and go, braid out, twist out, different protective styles and buns and stuff like that. Because if you go about doing it the right way, it can really help your hair retain moisture and length. So I would definitely say to venture out and see what other options you have to do with your hair on a day-to-day. Number 7 to transitioning, you need to know what to use for your hair. Like you need to make sure you're wrapping your hair up. You need to make sure you're putting it in a bonnet before you go to sleep. You need to make sure you're using the right kind of hair ties. You do not want to use the kind of hair ties that have the little metal things, the little small metal things on the elastic, because those can end up ripping your hair out. So you definitely need to make sure that you're using a scrunchie or you're using a hair tie that does not have any metal in it. Have a satin pillowcase in case your bonnet falls off in the middle of the night so your hair still does not get frizzy. Make sure you're drying your hair with a t-shirt instead of a towel. A cotton t-shirt is preferable. You can also buy a microfiber towel, but regular towels can cause frizz and just make it not as pretty as it could be. Definitely using a t-shirt helps retain that softness that you get after you condition your hair. Invest in some satin things and a microfiber towel or a 100% cotton t-shirt. Yes. Number 8 to transitioning, drink water. Eat healthy. What you put in your body is what you're going to get out of it. If you put good things in your body, you're going to have good things come out of your body. In that category, you can also just put vitamins because vitamins really do help make a difference. When I started taking sugar bear hair and biotin supplements, my hair I saw a difference. And I wish I would have discovered it earlier in my transitioning phase, but I had no idea until like a year ago. So definitely think about investing in some vitamins. Okay, tip number 9. To invest in one of these things, okay? You use this in the shower and it helps stimulate and promote hair growth, and it opens up those hair follicles, and it just really helps, you know, give your hair that little oomph. And it does vibrate. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but this is a good investment. It makes me feel like I'm actually getting a deep clean and that it's actually lifting like all the residue from the week. This right here, tip number 9. Tip number 10, you need to deep condition. Deep conditioning is the key to success. You cannot skip this step. You need to get on a deep conditioning regimen. You need to make sure you're doing it at least once a week. I deep condition every Sunday because that's basically my wash day. Really just helps your hair just grow and prosper and gives it protein that it needs, and it just... Alright, you guys, that is all of the tips that I have for you guys today. I hope that this can help you guys out in your curly hair journey. And I'm still, you know, going through my journey as well. You guys are not alone. We are in this together. We have to stick together. We are going to get the curls that we want. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye.